welcome back to Far Cry 4, everybody, here on Mog Squad. I am your host, Mog, and we are pulling up to our next mission here. I know it's been a little while since the last recorded episode of Far Cry, but I've been playing some other games and enjoying those in my downtime too, so I hope you haven't minded the absence of Far Cry on the channel. Trying to save some of the citizens here. There was an animal attack, people shouting for it, and can I get that one? I think we got him right before he attacked there, actually. Yeah, right there. You see him just landing there. We killed him with that last couple flurry of shots there. We just saved him. It was a close one. So let's head on in. We're going to pick up our next mission for Amita or Sabal, depending on which way we want to go with it. And I did mention previously that I do want to continue with Sabal, so that's probably what we're going to do here, but enjoy.
Amita.
Ajay, Longinus said this was from you. Thank you.
Thanks, brother. He also said the opium at the old tea factory was ready to ship. We need to wipe that poison out.
Wipe it out? Are you joking? We need to secure that shipment and those fields.
Amita, we talked about this. Turning Kyrati into a drug state is not the answer.
Sabal, we have no natural resources. What happens when we're free? The mines have been stripped, the fields have been ruined for years. So we liberate our people, then what?
It's not our way. It never was. You do this, you're no better than pagan. It's morally bankrupt.
Better than being literally bankrupt.
I don't know. You gotta put your morals somewhere. In this case, we're gonna side with Sabal and take the drugs out.
I'm in.
It's good to have you with us, brother.
You're damn right it is.
Mohan didn't start the golden path to peddle drugs. Amita, she's lost. Get to the OT factory and burn it down.
Remind you guys of a mission from Far Cry 3? Sure reminds me of a mission from Far Cry 3, but you guys will see what I mean as we get a little closer in. If you've played Far Cry 3, that is. We're going to be picking up the flamethrower here. We're going to be swapping it out for our grenade launcher because I don't think we're going to need it on this mission. Taking a look around at what else we might be able to snag up in here, but it looks like it's pretty well clear. Let's head on back out and head on out to the Kyrati factory. And as you can see, it ain't too far away, just down the hill a ways. And it sounds like more animal attacks, but that doesn't matter now. We are on the way. Pulling up here. We've already jumped off our four-wheeler and we are coming up into the tea factory.
Those fields, that's opium. Burn all of it, the crops, the harvested shipment. I want Pagan to smell his fortune going up in smoke all the way from his palace.
Sorry about those quick little pop-ups above the wall. I was trying to just peek really quick and see what was around and not get spotted. Thankfully, there was only one guard up there, so we're going to bust out the camera and take a quick look around, see if we can spot any more for ourselves and mark them all up. We got a few more on that pass. One more, they got a dog there. So let's take a look, see if we can take out this dog real fast. Are we going to do it? Nope, not just yet. Leave the dog for now. I don't want to upset anybody else that might be around. We need to really continue working on marking up all the enemies that we can see from this location. That's going to be the goal for this portion. Bust out the sniper rifle. Let's take a peek up there, see what we can see. And first headshot. Anybody else hear it? Doesn't look like it yet. Take down! I tried to spin around and throw the knife at that guy on the field there, but he wasn't close enough to actually trigger a knife throw takedown. Oh, this was a mistake. I bust out my assault rifle for taking out the dog, and that was the one that doesn't have a silencer, so I just triggered basically everybody to know I'm here. So let's start marking them up. Oh, that was a miss, I think. There we go, headshot. A couple more up there. Coming in to try to get us on a good angle above us there on the balconies. That's not going to do the trick. We're getting attacked by another dog here. Since they already hurt us, we might as well pull out that assault rifle again and get going. Okay, so let's bust out that sniper rifle. Let's see how many of these people we can take out. Oh, one shot there to the chest, looked like, and one right over the head. Are we going to actually get him here? There we go. Third shot was the charm. No headshots or nothing like that, but I make pretty short work of the rest of these guys. Oh, I say that just as I miss. I thought I was done with misses on this. It is what it is. I'm no pro. Had to use a little bit of a health there, it looked like, I guess. Maybe I pressed the wrong button on that. Oh, a miss again. Okay, I didn't get quite as many headshots in a row as I thought I did on this one. Oh well. Running down the steps. There we go. That looks like it pretty much cleared up what we had here. We're going to go ahead and see if we can start figuring out how to destroy these fields properly. But we want to make sure that we clear everything up that we can. Kick down that barricade. And check throughout the house. This is looking pretty empty. I'm pretty sure there's more enemies around somewhere. Probably on the outlying fields. But this intersection seems to be pretty clear at this point. And pretty ready for us to go ahead and keep pushing through the camp here. Popping up, we're getting another view of the backside here. Looks like we found a few more enemies. A few more guards here in the fields. Yeah, there's a few more in that other field there. Nobody up on the ridge line. I think that's going to be pretty clear. Let's swap into our sniper rifle and see who we can take down. Headshot. Now this is going to be a tricky one. There's these three over here that we can see so far. Now the trick here is figuring out where they're looking, who we can take out and when, and if we can separate them there with things like throwing rocks. And it looks like that may have gotten their attention, those two up close there. Let's see what they do. Oh, they're starting to see me. Don't want to peek that far out. Maybe they didn't see me. So we're going to go ahead and move a little bit closer up to the ridge here, up to the little grass overlook. They're going to still be pretty much out of view from us, but I don't want to push it. So we're going to try to keep as low as we possibly can here. And I'm actually a bit nervous at this point when I was playing because they're looking this direction and I can't duck any lower. So at this point I was highly regretting my decision to get a little closer, but it would sure make sniping a lot easier. So they've got the one coming down there. We took out the one that was in the field, took out that one sitting back, and we got one left here. A headshot right there. And that puts down that side. Now, the idea now is to clear up the rest of everything that needs to get burnt. Anything that's these things will give us ammo, but there's boxes that look a little bit differently. You can kind of tell they shimmer for what we need to blow up and burn. We also need to set the fields on fire. So I'm burning down the shack and see what kind of damage that'll do on our tracker now. Ooh, that blew up, and I did not mean to do that. I tried to pull my flamethrower away quick enough before that blew up, but I just realized at this point that nope, that's not going to shut down the sprinkler. We need to figure out how to disable the sprinkler so that we can actually burn these fields and they don't get just put out, you know? It looks like that is the generator over here, so let's go ahead and shut this thing down. And that'll turn off those sprinklers so we can actually burn the field. We got guys coming right behind us. Look out! Look out! Get out of that truck. Okay, we got a few more back here. Looks like they're above us. So that's why we weren't in any direct danger when we were shutting off that generator. I don't think they were close enough. They were actually above us, but nearby. There we go. Headshot with the assault rifle. Still one more over there, it looks like, on our radar there for a sec. But I am not too concerned. We're just going to burn the fields and see how it goes. Did that do it? Is that the shack we need to burn? Basically, I just wandered around at this point, burning everything I possibly could and fending off enemies. That's what this one boiled down to me, or for me for. Zipping around trying to stay out of cover and break their line of sight so they lose where I was, and I think it worked. They don't know exactly where I went, or do they? I just fired my weapon. They probably have a good idea at this point if they didn't before. One more down. I think we got one sneaking up behind us, and one more. Yep, there they are coming at us. We were able to take out the driver with a headshot, but they still got their gunner in there, which is not what we wanted, so angling that gun over, and we're taking them out that way. There we go. I don't know what that's called, where you like hold the gun over the wall, not really poking your head over, but it's like a basically you're not aiming. It's just like an over the barricade shot, but it's kind of like a wild shot because you really aren't. You don't know which direction it's going. I shouldn't be getting that close to burning vehicles. So we burned a few fields. We got 3 fields left to burn and 5 more stacks, which are those guys right there, those white ones. I realized here shortly when I was playing through this mission, I thought it said shacks when I was reading it, so I didn't actually notice what I should have been burning, which was a mistake on my behalf. So you see me just trying to like set this building on fire going, why isn't this shack burning? I don't get it. But in the process of setting the house on fire, it did proliferate and did burn a few of the stacks nearby. So that worked out for me. And we got more enemies coming through. We just took out that one in the back almost, but they're just going to keep driving. It looks like we got somebody there. We got 10 experience for a standard kill. Now the question is, oh, we got animals coming in here, some dogs. Is there another one? Or is that going to be the only one that came after us? I think we might have got lucky and had that be the only one coming after us. What I'm going to go ahead and do here is pop a little bit more of a survival syringe so that we can kind of get things moving. Now I need to swap tanks. Looks like we're out of ammo again on this, but we got more enemies coming through, or it could just be dogs. No, I think that's actually enemies. They're up top there and on the main building. One down. There's the other one. There he goes, trying to shut off the sprinkler, or turn on the sprinkler. I ain't having it. We need to keep these things burning. Got some guards here. A couple up on the ledge. We took those guys out. We still got some coming in behind us. Thankfully, our body armor absorbed a lot of those shots when we were kind of penned together by those two guys. So we got one more here that's going to be coming up the road here any second. We're going to be able to drop him? Yeah, we are. Alleged death from above strike. With that takedown, that's what we were after. So the quicker you burn all these fields and set everything on fire, oh god, didn't want to set that off, basically the less enemies you have to fight, because enemies will keep coming through on patrol routes and being aggroed to the scene. So let's see, this sprinkler isn't on, so we should be able to just set it up on fire and keep it going. Now I tried burning that shack there because I'm still thinking it says shacks, not stacks, and I'm an idiot, but that's okay. Took out those guys with a little strafing hip fire there. We did definitely aim in a little bit, but didn't terribly need to. He was already dead at that point, so we shut that off for certain. Maybe was it actually on before? Destroy the generator to turn it off permanently. Okay, maybe they shut it down. Maybe that's what it was. They actually activated it. So as you can see, I am still setting stuff on fire and just being a total doof. That's okay there. I'm gonna go ahead and move this truck so it doesn't blow up, and we might have a vehicle to escape with if we need it here after we get moving. Just moving it away from where the fire is gonna burn. And it'll provide a nice little barricade there on the road, so hopefully maybe help prevent, or at least give us a little bit of extra time to kind of set things up if another enemy decides to drive through and actually just try to attack us. Gosh, that flamethrower sure gets loud, doesn't it? So that field's burning, should be pretty much done here any second. We've got another field up here that we need to set on fire, and then we got one more little stack to finish off before we are done. So there's that stack. But first, we might as well set this all on fire. I'm really surprised that that tank didn't blow up. I was expecting it, to say the least. Only got 80 fuel left. That is almost a full tank, so we need to make it count. So it looks like it's giving us the prompt to destroy generators, but we don't really need to. At this point, I realize what I'm actually supposed to do with those stacks, not shacks. Glowing drug stacks need to be burned or to be destroyed. That's what I was missing. I read stacks, or shacks, and not stacks. But we got it complete there with everything finally burning through on the fields and that last stack being completed. So we're just going to finish up these last enemies that have decided to go ahead and come at me. Shouldn't be too hard. That guy just slipped through our grasp, but where is he going to pop his head up at, I wonder? Looks like he's going to try to climb up right in my view, and he's going to get shot.
I wish I was there to see it burn. Your father wasn't just fighting for the people, brother. He was trying to protect the land, too. Our souls are tied into the soil and rock. That's what Anita doesn't understand.
I got you, Sabal. Don't you worry, buddy. Another guard trying to make it up that climbing vine there. Not going to happen with a headshot from the assault rifle. Definitely getting his comeuppance on that one. So here we go. We're just going to be heading out. And oh, almost hit that. But thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. Cheers.